No, wait. Okay, so an article from HowStuffWorks.com estimates that 450 million cups of coffee are consumed every day in the United States. Most of these cups of coffees are consumed either at home or at work. And now the new Keurig, not really new anymore, but it's is the most convenient way to get these cups of coffee. So people do not realize the disadvantages of using a cup of Keurig coffee because of the convenience that a Keurig does bring. So I want you to stop using the single-use little coffee pods because of these disadvantages I'm about to talk about. So one of the big disadvantages is that the coffee pods are expensive. So Kathleen Angelis says that the average cup of Keurig coffee costs around like 66 cents, and just normal coffee from a bag like the coffee grounds that you can get is around 28 cents. So this means that Keurig coffee is about 2 times more expensive per cup of coffee compared to regular ground coffee. So this also will save a person around $400 a year if you switch from the little K-cup coffees to the ground coffee. Also, Keurigs themselves are pretty expensive. So the average cost of a Keurig is around $160. So the cheapest one you can get is around $70 and the most expensive is around $250. So there is a big range there, but just for the general normal Keurig that people see, it's around $160. And then also the normal like coffee pots you can get for $50 or less. So just the normal drip coffee. So it'll save you a lot of money just in how to make the coffee too, and you'll get a lot more with the single or without the single cup coffee and using a drip coffee. And then another disadvantage is that the coffee is low quality through a Keurig. So if you like strong, rich, bold coffee, a Keurig is not for you because you don't have all those different settings and you can't put as much coffee in there as you want to do the boldness. And then Chef Dennis Litley says that to make a good cup of coffee, you need 2 tablespoons for every 6 ounces of water. The temperature of the water needs to be from 95 to about 205 degrees Fahrenheit. You need to be able to rinse the filters, and the bottom, like you need to have the coffee bloom for about 30 to 45 seconds before you even start to brew it, so it gets a little bit frothy. And then you cannot do this with normal coffee pods because it only takes around a minute for it to even brew, so it doesn't have that time to bloom, and you can't clean the filters since it is only a one-time use. And then the last one disadvantage is that of the huge environmental impact that the coffee pods do give. So Perry Miller says that some researchers estimate that there were enough coffee pods buried in landfills in 2014 to go around the world 10.5 times. So this is an insane amount of coffee pods that are used, and this is a huge issue because the coffee pods are not recyclable. Sometimes they do say that the pods are recyclable, but the recycling company ends up throwing them away anyway because they are too small to actually be recycled. And you can't wash them as well as you want to because there is an inside filter inside the coffee pod that you can't clean. And then also in an interview with the K-Cup inventor, John Sullivan, with the Washington Post, he states, I feel bad sometimes I ever did it. And also, he doesn't even have one in his own home. He feels so bad that he invented this and the environmental impact that he had on the world by inventing these little K-Cups. And he knows, and even he said, there's no matter what, those little pods will not be able to be recycled. So this is really sad that even the inventor regrets his decision on making little K-Pods. So a few ways to change this impact on the world and to have better coffee is to, and if you already have a Keurig, is to get a little 4-pack of reusable coffee pods. So this would be really good, and they're about $9 on Amazon, and you can fill it up with your own coffee grounds, so that's really good. And then you can wash it switch so you're not throwing all of that into the trash and not using all of the pods. And then you don't have to get new coffee pods, so if you do already have a Keurig, you can still make this change without going out and buying a new coffee pod. And then it's still a single cup so that you still get that convenience out of the Keurig, and if you are a single cup person, then this will still work out really well for you. And then it is a little bit cheaper, so you will be saving money by using the reusable coffee pods and using your own grounds instead of a new pot each time. So in conclusion, it is expensive to use the coffee pods, and it doesn't taste as great, and that the huge environmental impact that even the inventor is aware of and regrets having invented these. So right now, I want you to go out and get a reusable coffee pod thing on Amazon to stop using the disposable coffee pods that every Keurig person usually has. Thank you. Okay, and then can you guys turn around and...
I'm gonna go get one right now.
Okay.